Last regular season episode for season 4 Bowling Green Dynasty. 10-0, still haven't lost. We got to play Texas Tech and UCF here in this one. Kind of left off with a recruiting update, so I guess I'll start with the one here. In case you missed last episode, how many of these guys did I actually get? I think I got Nick Livings and Ian Moffett last episode. Lost a couple commitments as well. And I think I can take him off the board at this point. Week 12 is this week, I think, right? Yeah, because last week was... No. Hold on, what? Am I stupid? What week is this? I really should not be blanking on this early. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's week 13 right now. No, week 12. It's week 12. I can't schedule a visit for the week that it currently is. I'm just going to go ahead and take these guys off the board so I have a better idea of my numbers here. Week 12, he's technically on our campus, so I guess I'll keep him on the board. I mean, I don't think it'll change anything. Does he have a complimentary visit? Was he the only one that was on campus? I think he is. He definitely was the only one that was going to be on campus, so I'm just going to go ahead and take him off. Just so I have a better look at my numbers here. I want to try to make sure I have at least 10 spots open for the portal. Just because that can make such a big difference, especially this late into the series. I feel like high schoolers aren't really going to do much for us compared to what transfer guys can do. So, yeah, we'll see how recruiting shapes up. Hopefully, I added some more 3-stars to the board. They all look really good. At this point, if you're going to be a 3-star on my board, you have to be like a gem, and I think all of them are. Either that or they have like 93 plus speed. So, we'll see what kind of difference they can make for us in next season. I mean, there will be another season, I can guarantee you that. Whether next season is the last season or not depends on how this season ends. If we end with a national championship this year, then next year we probably move to the... I think either way next year we move to the Big Ten. But next year will probably be the last year if this is a national championship year. Just because I want to go one more just to make sure I can recruit, or just to kind of see how my recruits this year and the younger guys can kind of develop. Just because I've built this roster for youth. I built this roster for the future. So I think I owe it to this roster to at least let it see what can happen. As first play, while I'm yapping about nothing, defense is already howling. Number 22, Texas Tech. This is like the only real competition we have in this league. So if we can blow these guys out, I mean, that's about as telltale sign as you're going to get that we need to be out of this conference. Well, let's not talk about anything before it happens. 3rd and 5. Oh, that's wide open. Okay. I don't know where my flat was, but he definitely abandoned that assignment. They will move the chains. All right. Maybe Texas Tech has something to say about me talking this much smack about their conference. Underneath, that's wide open. I gave up. I blitzed. I blitzed when I shouldn't have. They leaked it out to the running back. That's a touchdown for Texas Tech. They score first. In a minute and a half. I think that's the fastest touchdown we've allowed all year. Yeah, 4 plays, 81 yards in a minute and 24. That is not ideal. But we never hung our head on our defense. I'll just say that. Our defense has had really good moments this year, but I think our specialty has been this guy right here, Marcus Woods. I mean, I'm sure you guys are probably sick of me talking about him right now, but I don't care. He's just awesome. We seem to have a thing with having just generational running backs show up in the portal. And this is just the next guy we got. 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 7 read option. I think could throw him off a little bit. Well, I liked that because I thought Shaq McCroy, being a 93 overall and a first-round draft pick, would go actually put hands on a linebacker, but he didn't. Didn't even think about it. And we got smoked on 3rd and 5. We're going to punt. All right, not a good start. Not a good start at all. They'll start it at the 25 for this second drive. Okay, can we dial in here, boys? There we go. Stop the run. If we can stuff the run, we'll figure it out from there. We just cannot allow Jermaine. I remember that name, Jermaine Green. He killed us last year. We got to make sure to ham him in. Sending Heat allowed us to give up a touchdown last drive. It's going to get home this time. Melvin Laster with another sack. I think he's got like 4 or 5 on the year. 3rd and 13. Let's go ahead and get off the field. I think that'd be great. I'm going to chuck this one deep. Did not really have the arm strength for that to be a touchdown like it maybe could have been. It looked like he had a step on my corner, but the QB put everything he had into that throw and it got swatted away. So they will punt. And Marcus Woods thrives on that. Brings it up to the 45. Not a touchdown like we've seen so many of this year, but we'll definitely take that. Go ahead and roll out here on 1st and 10. We got some blocking downfield here. Not bad. We'll take a 21-yard scramble on 1st down. Absolutely. Move those chains, baby. I got hands on the linebacker that time. There's another 20 yards. Here we go. This is what we need. Just straight. Don't even let him breathe. Okay, well, they got to breathe that time. Gideon Cheeseman checked in and lost a yard. I like this route. Can it not be that deep? I guess it has to be. Okay. I'm just going to roll out with Houck. He's got room. Touchdown, Bowling Green. I mean, if you're not going to put on a contain, that's just going to be the freest touchdown ever. And I guess they don't respect Ethan Houck on the ground. Maybe it's high time they considered it. 7-7. Boy, I don't think I've ever had a more consistent tackler than Sammy Riggs. He was not like a defensive athlete. He did not have offense-defense flexibility. He had receiver running back flexibility. But for some reason, this guy just makes every tackle. I don't get it. But I'm happy for it, I guess. They gained a yard on 1st down. What does 2nd and 9 have for him? Check down to number 21, and he was very open. Tristan Gentry. Receiver wearing number 21. And he fried us. That's cool. It's a screen, and we ran man coverage. Yeah, alright. That was a good call. Good call by them. This is a funky little defense. How's this going to work? The tight end went out for a route, but I kind of just blitzed anyways. Ja'Cory Stewart with the sack. 3rd and 6. That tight end was incredibly open, too. I think the guy that was supposed to be on the running back ended up taking the tight end. He still was off of that by about a couple yards. Oh! Hunter McGeary put hands on it. Should have had a pick by every stretch of the word. But was not able to haul it in. They will get to punt. But that does mean they're punting to Marcus Woods. They put a lot of air onto the ball, though. It doesn't matter. Still got it out to the 45. I mean, that looked like pretty decent punt coverage. I still got 20 yards on the return. See if I can audible Hilton to the outside here. If I can get that block. Yup. Cut it back inside. Break it tackle. Marcus Woods is not gone. 15 has enough makeup speed to make up for that. Really. The 99 speed running back cannot outrun number 15. Alright. Well, Cheeseman checks in on the screen and loses 2. Boy. He's a talented running back. It just, every time he gets the ball, the team just kind of takes a break that play. I really don't know why. Marcus Woods gets 5. We got a chance to snap this before the end of the quarter. I don't think we're going to. We're going to let this go to the end of the first. 7-7. I think we have as much momentum as you can have right now, though. So I do like that. Third and 7 speed option to Marcus Woods. This is about to be glorious. Or I can just not get any blocks, and now it's 4th and 4. Coach wants me to go for it. Alright. I don't know if I necessarily would have went for it if Coach didn't suggest it, but alright. Sammy Riggs underneath. He takes the worst animation possible, jumps forward 3 extra yards, and cannot get the 4th down because of it. Maybe wasn't getting it anyways, but that certainly didn't help. And now as soon as Lee had momentum, we just lost it completely. And they're on the 26 and no huddling me. Okay. Alright, gentlemen. Not hot blitz. Checking this one deep. Gilly able to knock it away. Can I get a pick on that like once? One time can I have that intercepted? Feels like every time I throw that, that's a pick. But every time they throw that against me, my DB just cannot catch the ball. That guy has like 90 catching, too. 3rd sack of the day. Nick Clayton's got platinum quick jump. Third and 12, they're going 5 wide. Don't let anything stupid happen. I let something stupid happen. That's my zone. That is fully my zone. I forgot it was cover 4 instead of cover 3. God, I'm so fucking bad at this game, dude. I'm so bad at defense. It's not even funny. The receiver that made that catch has back spasms. Okay. He'll take a couple plays off. I like a blitz here. Heat him up a little bit. They run the ball into it, too. They only get a yard. 3rd and 6. Come on, boys. 3rd down. What do you got? DK Gilly can't catch that pick either. Am I tripping? Like, that's the one. That's the guy that has hands, right? That's the safety that has hands. DK Gilly, what is your catching rating? 92. Hunter McGarry has 81. That's twice now. The ball is just hung in the air for, like, a full minute, and they can't come down with the ball. Why do they just neuter DBs in this game? They've been completely neutered. They've been bad all year, but, like, come on. Defensive backs do not have that bad of hands. To where a ball is thrown directly at them, right into the chest, or it's just hanging in the air for, like, a full 5 seconds. They can't even, like, fathom the idea of catching the ball. Or heaven forbid you put a corner at receiver. They could have 99 catching. The drop rate would be above 50%. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Marcus Woods just outrun everybody. Couldn't outrun him. Still a 1st down, though. Boy, I know more press man coverage. Surely we could beat this with the fast receivers I have. Yosef Alatu looks like he has a step on the outside. And it gets swatted away. Because their DBs know how to make plays on the ball. Their DBs can swat it away. Or pick it off if they have to. Marcus Woods is just too fast. Touchdown. His second of the game. Or no, that's his first. Ethan Houck got the first one. Alright, 14-7. Man. This team feels like it wins ugly, man. Like, every game feels closer than it is every time with this team. I could win a game by 30, they would still piss me off, like, every time, down to the last second. I mean, how do you even defend that? If I go to try to guard the running back on that scramble, he's throwing it to the tight end for the same amount of yards. How do you defend that? I mean, there is one way, I suppose, but I don't want to do that every play. Oh, nope, doesn't even work. That doesn't work either. Hunter McGeary able to make the tackle, but he had hands on him at the line of scrimmage, and he just fell forward for 5. Because he got the good animation. Okay. Deshaun Suggs, for being as good as he is, got absolutely torched there. That's a bump and run corner that just got beat by a good 3 yards in man coverage. QB underthrew it, otherwise he probably had a touchdown. They will punt. Tell you what, man, their quarterback, he can make some plays on the ground, but through the air, you know, as a quarterback, not really happening. See what we can do 1st and 10. We got running room. 15 yards, not bad. Marcus Woods, 8 for 118. You know, it's tough sometimes because I want to try to make like different guys the highlight for each episode, but like all we can do is run the ball. Like, it really doesn't feel like our receivers are doing like anything to get separation. So like my only options are run the ball or check it down to the running back. And that's why you don't scramble with the running back. I was pressing the button to slide a good, like, 5 yards before he finally went down, by the way. But yeah, like, I want to be able to throw the ball. I want to be able to make, like, Eugene Hilton the thumbnail. But what am I, for 2 catches? I mean, occasionally it'll be for, like, 100 yards and a touchdown. But, like, 2 catches, I'm going to make that the thumbnail. And then he'll do that one game, and then the next game in the same episode, he'll have, like, I don't even know. He'll have like 1 catch for 2 yards. Like, nobody else on this team is like super consistent other than, at least offensively, other than Marcus Woods and Ethan Houck, really is about it. And even then, Ethan has his games. We're all over everything. Fucking Ed, the rush can't get there. Rush cannot get there at all. Somehow finds that for a 1st down. I pressed Y and it deadass just put me on a whole different guy. Nick Clayton almost just picked that off. Through the edge rush. Alright. That would have been cool. You want to talk about somebody else getting the thumbnail. That play alone would have probably gotten him the thumbnail if he could have made it. Instead, he'll go ahead and get a sack on 3rd down and get me off the field. We're going to call a timeout. Give me a minute left before the half to score. That's our 4th sack of the first half. Yeah, they are putting a lot of air into this ball right now. They do not want Marcus Woods to return this under any circumstances. And, I mean, can you blame them? Can you blame them? Because I sure can't. Latu makes the catch. Good throw by Houck on the run. Gets out of bounds. I gotta get this passing game going, man. They're just begging us to throw the ball, and we just can't right now. Throw it up to Eugene. He's got a step. He's got a touchdown. There we go. We need more of that. It feels like all we can do in the pass game is either the one-play touchdowns or checkdowns to the tight end, or really just the running back. That feels like all the passing game ever really does. I want to get more, like, medium, long but not touchdown plays. I don't want to just be check down Charlie and then occasionally a streak will get open because they pressed. That's not the type of offense I want to run. Like, it works. I'm 10-0, but also it's lame, admittedly. There's our 5th sack of the half. Surely they throw the ball after calling a timeout to preserve time. They check it down, spun me out crazy style. 3rd and 3. Come on. Okay, the cover 2 was not the play there. They'll call their 2nd timeout. Alright, I gotta user this slot. He tried to throw the check down, we got there too quick. Good work, 2nd and 10. Throwing it up into double coverage, that's not gonna work. Deshaun Suggs makes the pick. There we go, finally got one. We got room on the return here, too. We'll just go ahead and duck it out of bounds, though. Give me 2 seconds. All right, there we go. The guy with Heisman house call can't actually make the catch. Who would have thought? We'll try a run here. We got the speed. We got the speed, and we got the blocks, and we got the touchdown. Marcus Woods with zeros on the clock to end the half. We'll take the stat pad touchdown. Absolutely. Isn't even a stat pad, though, now that I say that. Make it a 3-possession game before the half. And we get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. We'll take 64 yards and 2 seconds of game clock. Good thing we ducked out of bounds with Deshaun Suggs, eh? 28-7 is your halftime score. Yeah, I mean, he just does that. He just does that, man. What else do I want to say? And we get to return it. They're going to kick it to Riggs. Good choice. Probably should have just let that bounce. But also we get the 2 clock now, so, eh. There's 8. Alright, 2nd and 2. Empty, I don't know if this is really the move I want to take here, but... Austin Clay's got room. Breaks a tackle, takes me up to the 50. Nice. Austin Clay. He really only gets like one catch a game, but it's a big gain every time he gets it. All right, Marcus Woods is starting to get a little bit banged up here. What's the word on that? There we go. I changed up the wear and tear sliders a bit. Not the sliders, but the like the substitutions, to where when my guys are getting worn out, they'll get taken out. Just to try to make sure I don't lose Marcus Woods in the middle of a playoff run. But I still want to make sure he gets plenty of playing time. Because, I mean, half the time he gets a touchdown before he's even touched anyways, so it doesn't really matter. He's a lot healthier right now than Daniel Hill was this time of year. Or this time last year. But that doesn't necessarily mean I want Marcus Woods taking hits he doesn't really need to be taking. That said, he's still going to get the ball. Touchdown. See, that's what I want. That's what I want to have happen with Marcus Woods. Just score a touchdown before you're even... anybody can even think about laying a finger on you. Made it 35-7, and it took about 3.5 minutes off the clock. That's how you do it right there. See if they have anything to say about it. And it's empty. Interesting. Ooh. My user didn't quite have the change of direction ability to actually be able to guard that. So, thankfully, the QB just overthrew it for me. That's got to be a pick. Rico Garcia can't catch the ball. Oh, man. How many drop picks do we have today? I think every DB except for Deshaun Suggs has dropped every pick they've been thrown. And it's at least one for everybody. What a joke, dude. Hello? There we go. Alright, 6 yards on first down. See if we're ready for 2nd and 4. It's a screen. Nobody's out there. McGeary can't make the tackle. Lord. Slowed him up for everybody else to get there, though. Alright. They're about the 50. Hodgins is, like, somehow incredibly far away from that guy. I don't know where he went. He got completely lost in the sauce. Okay, these underneath routes are getting just incredibly open right now. Can we do something about that? I'm playing hard flats. Somebody do something. There we go. I'm playing the hard flat, and he can't make the tackle. DK Gilly is having a bad day right now. He is just out. He's having a bad day. He's usually one of my more consistent defenders, too. He is having an awful day. McGeary able to save the touchdown, but I fear for how long. All right, at least one play. Okay. Got the stop on 2nd down. 3rd and goal. What do we got? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Jermaine Green has 7 rushes for 17 yards and a touchdown. Does also have the receiving touchdown as well. But their tight end's hurt now, so that should help. They took more time off the clock than I did. And I'm trying to chew the clock. So, thank you. I guess. Alright. Maybe throwing it on chew clock wouldn't be a bad idea. Would it be kind of a bitch move to throw on chew clock with 50 seconds left in the third quarter? Yeah, it would be. Do I care? Not particularly. Listen, my job as the head coach of this team is to win games. It's not to make it look good. Ethan Houck on the speed option. Who needs to actually pitch it? Just outrun the defense yourself, buddy. Hell yeah. That'll end the third quarter at 35-14. Run the same play back. See what happens. Left side this time. Alright, keyed in on the QB a little bit more. Tried to pitch it to the outside and only got a yard from it. Alright. 2nd and 9 here. Handed off to Marcus Woods. Does eventually get caught. Okay, I thought he was just going to swerve around everybody again. Maybe not the best stick skills on my end. Marcus Woods has about 250 rushing yards right now. If he doesn't yet, then this will get him close at least. 247, 3 more. Cheeseman will check in for this play, though. Blitz low-key kind of got there, but I had a really good play call for it. Yeah, they ran hot blitz. So just threw the slant over the middle. Got me about 15 yards. Not bad. Hit the in route to Austin Clay. He breaks a tackle as well. Makes a 2nd and 1. On the 5. Well, there's your 250, and there's another touchdown with it. So he got 70 receiving yards as well. Almost blocked the PAT, but instead they went ahead and roughed it. I'm gonna try something here. If I accept that penalty. Will the sky kick still, like, not go into the back of the end zone? If I do, like, one of these. We'll start at the 11. That works. Not bad. Usually I just decline those because it's like you're going to boot it out of the back of the end zone anyways. Decided to try something new there. It actually kind of worked. I don't know exactly how much better than just a regular kick return, but if it netted me like 2 yards, it's worth at least trying for. Suggs, he can catch picks, but he can't really seem to run with wide receiver ones right now. All right, that's an interesting note here. Just make the tackle. That's fine. We'll allow 4 underneath. Listen, if they want to go underneath, I'm fine with that. Go ahead and take as much time off this clock as you want, champ. I'm trying to get out of here. Trey Jackson almost just mossed Melvin Laster. Thankfully, he both knocked him out of bounds and just dropped the ball. 3rd and 6. What do they got here? Oh, it's a screen. Okay. Orgy, like, was in the middle of breaking through the block and then just decided to re-engage for no reason to make sure he couldn't get there. That's sick. I would like my hard flat to guard the hard flat. Crazy concept, I know, but I mean, I don't know. A guy can dream, right? Again, I mean, I have to pick one. But if I didn't guard the hitch route, they were going to throw the hitch for about as many yards as that gained anyways. I shot the right gap. It just didn't matter. He took a whole other gap. Because somebody else didn't play their run assignment. Jermaine Green has all 3 of their touchdowns. Again. Oh, it's an onside. Fuck. Alright. You're really onsiding it? You're down 3 possessions. You're down by 20. You would need to double your current score. I literally hit onside recovery. We just didn't come out in onside recovery. That's sick. Okay. Just another feature of the game that's completely broken. Sterling Stewart. Sterling Sanders. Good lord. Why do I keep getting those? Why do I keep confusing that name? Whatever. He got the sack. Y'all know who it is. DK Gilly finally makes up for his mistakes this game. Gets a pick. I mean, the game was already over, but that should officially do it. They're not going to let me knee it out because there's too much time left, and they technically have timeouts. If they want to be dickheads and use them, but let's be real here. This is game over. We'll take 5 up the middle. Makes it 3rd and 5. If I can get this first down, then we can just knee it, I think. I could get a touchdown here, but I'd rather just end it. I got enough touchdowns with Marcus Woods. I don't have to be too much of a dick. Cheeseman checks here and here this play. Just to get tackled, I suppose. Repeats his performance from last game, I suppose. 3 carries for 9 yards. Alright, I gotta snap it one more time. Ah, what the hell. Okay, well. You know what? Oh, God, it took me out of bounds. Oh, I was kind of hoping that would have just been down. Alright, whatever. I guess. I'm a dickhead for that, but the game did not let me. Listen, I only call what the game lets me call. The game didn't let me call QB kneel. So I didn't QB kneel. I think a squib will take off enough time. I'm not sure, though. It will not. There's 2 seconds left. They will try a Hail Mary. Just because why not, I guess. And it's knocked away. All right. There we go. 49-21 is your final. It should have been 42-21, but the game doesn't let you kneel it if they have timeouts left. Or it'll let you kneel it, but it doesn't chew out of the clock, so what's the point? Ethan Houck, 12 for 14, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, his usual game. Marcus Woods, 23 for 294 and 4 touchdowns, his usual game as well. Ethan Houck with 4 for 54 and a touchdown on the ground. Did fumble, but he kind of got rocked, so I can't blame him. Marcus Woods also led the team in receiving, 4 for 70 and a touchdown. Eugene Hilton had 1 catch, and it was a touchdown. If I had to guess, this guy probably has 20 catches on the year and 12 touchdowns. That's all he catches. Him and Austin Clay. Although Austin Clay had 2 non-touchdown catches today, so we'll see. I suppose. Defensively, 2 TFLs for Sterling Sanders, Nick Clayton, Ja'Cory Stewart, 1 for Ephraim Asiata and Laster. And 2 sacks for Sterling Sanders, sack and a half for Nick Clayton, a sack for Ja'Cory Stewart and Melvin Laster, half a sack for Asiata, and picks for Deshaun Suggs and DK Gilly. Yeah, not bad. I would say that was a very successful game, for sure. Hey, not bad. Marcus Woods has set the Big 12 single season rushing yards record. I believe dethroning Daniel Hill last year, if I had to guess. I think at the end of last episode, it cut off before I could get to it. Or I just didn't record it or something. But that's not his first Big 12 record in rushing. He also has the rushing touchdowns record with 33. 2,387 rushing yards and 33 touchdowns. How close is he from the national record there? About, like 600 yards. Only 4 touchdowns away, though. That's doable. That's doable next week. I think we play, UCF? That's honestly doable. We got a commitment. 4-star strong safety Rodney McNabb. All right. And also, Jason Lloyd didn't outright commit to Michigan, even though he was on their campus last week. That's pretty cool. I mean, Big 12 National Offensive Players of the Week. Does that surprise you anymore? It shouldn't. Just make sure we're good on recruiting here. Yeah, it kind of... we're gonna cross the finish line at the same time, but I think Michigan's just gonna have enough overhang that it doesn't even matter. I think he's just going to Michigan. There's not much we can do about it there. Start hard selling on Quincy Tompkins. If only we knew his sell. Is it just that? Does it have to be that? I think it does have to be that. Just make sure. Yeah, I guess it could have been one of these, but it can't be also. Yeah, it just has to be that. All right. Cool. And then Josh McDaniel, same thing. Conference prestige, coach prestige. In that small little area. That feels like that's probably it. But also it could be that, so god damn it. Alright, there we go. Set my 10 on there. Benjamin, I mean, there's just no way. There's just no way. I might as well just take my points. But instead of 50. I want to show you guys this guy. For a 3-star, 87 speed, maybe not great hit power for a thumper. Honestly, this guy feels like he could probably end up playing safety. Not really the best coverage, but 6'1", 221, honestly, this feels like a strong safety build. 6'1", 221, that is a linebacker build, but he has the speed. He could probably at least end up developing to be able to play safety. I don't know. There's potential there. There were 50 on Chosen. Yeah, 6'3", 272, 83 speed, gem. Cool. Works for me, man. Then this guy is 6'5", athlete, 85 speed. Good catching stats as well. Not the best blocker, but he can make it work. Blocking is cheap to upgrade in this game. Safety, 91 speed. We'll take that. Safety, 92 speed. And then gem, 87 speed, but he's a gem. So he's going to have probably star dev maybe. We have 50 more hours. We could add more guys to the board, but honestly, I'm kind of good. Not too worried about high school recruits at this point. We'll take on UCF next here at the Bounce House. So I guess if there's going to be a game we need to rely on the run, probably this one. Also pretty sure the stats count for the record book in the playoffs, so. If we make it to a couple playoff games, Marcus Woods will almost certainly have all the Daniel Hill records. / also the Barry Sanders rushing touchdown record. And they'll let him return to start, too. I thought I could just outrun everybody there. Could not. All right. Tavion Swint. I remember that name from last year. I don't think he was able to do much against us, though. At least hopefully not. 1st and 10, if we can get past the defensive line, there's a decent amount of room, but we couldn't even get past the linebackers. Because they just collapsed in on the run. All right. Second and 6, couldn't fight for the first, but got real close. I think a dive would probably do it here. Even with Cheeseman. Wasn't the cleanest, but he got there. Just establish the run, and then we move to the pass. That's how you do it. All right, we established the run. And now... we throw a check down. Yeah. That's what I meant. All right, 2nd and 7. There's no help over there. That's got to be Eugene Hilton again. It is. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns this episode. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And that'll start us out on top. 7-0. Big hit. There we go. Trevor Jackson. I feel like I remember there being a UCF quarterback with the last name Jackson. Not Trevor, though. It was somebody else. I don't know. There's no way to know. 1st and 10. This a run? No, play action. Oh, whoa! Where did he go? Where was he? I guess he got pulled in by that little like S post route looking thing. Okay. That's not a great way to start the game. Thankfully we caught him. My goodness. Okay, this is a weird playbook. This is not the base UCF playbook, is it? This is weird. They got some weird plays in here. They have the tight end motion into the backfield. What is going on, dude? All right. Receiver screen doesn't get anything for him. Makes it 3rd and 6. DK Gill able to wrap him up for nothing. I mean, they got the big play, but if we can hold them to 3 off of that, I wouldn't be mad at it. Of course we can't, though. They really like just spreading us out right now. I'm not a fan. Pause. There we go. Cleveland able to get off the block. Second and 7. I feel like this is a good blitz spot. I don't know. Okay, we almost got to like 3 different players there. Got to none of them, though. Slate Ashley, I remember you, buddy. That guy killed us last year. All right, it is now 7-7 in the bounce house. When does fair catches start at the 25? He's open on that corner route. He wasn't open because 22 has the speed to catch up to him. Are you serious? Okay, I just have to know the speed because I need to know what the threshold is to be able to actually have corners that play that. It was RJ Jones. Oh, 97 speed. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Oh. All right. Austin Clay able to make the catch over the middle. Okay, Clay. Turn around, maybe. Why are you looking into the stands mid-play? Let's wrap him up. All right. That was not ideal. Yeah, DK Gilly's flying today. He was mad at the disrespect I gave him last week. He's popping off now. I like this. Play mad. It's Orgy with the tackle. 3rd and 8. Just wrap up. If they want to play underneath, that's fine. Just make sure we tackle. They will punt because they only got like 2 yards. They needed 7. Okay, yeah, again with the whole we need one guy blocked thing and nobody even tried to put a hand on him. Really cool. Hit underneath the Latu on the bubble. We got some blocks here. The 97 speed guy is able to catch up to him because of course he is. He's got 97 speed. There's really only one guy on the field that can outrun that guy, and fortunately he plays for us. Watch as he gets tackled from behind with 99 speed. Why does that keep happening to him? Nobody's on Jacone Duffy. It's a pick. How is that a pick? And it's 6th at that. You gotta be kidding me. Dude. What? Nobody was on him for a good 5 yards. How is that on a streak route ever even close to picked off? It's 44 that makes a play on it. I'm throwing it right now. Like right now I'm pressing the button. I have hit the button to throw it. There's a good 7 yards between him. Between Jacone Duffy and 44. The ground has been completely made up. He tips it into a pick. And they 6 it. I mean, what do you want from me, dude? I mean, is that just the meta? Is to just not guard the slot? Because the fucking zone that's nowhere near it will end up guarding it anyways? Because every time I try to actually guard the slot, it gets cooked. Every single time without hesitation. Like, without fail, it is always guarded. Screw it, I'll just throw it underneath. I don't get picked off throwing it to Marcus Woods. See, look at how much room there is for Eugene Hilton. I'm going to throw this ball and it's going to be picked. I mean, I called it, didn't I? There's so much room at the snap. There is so much room at the snap. How are these picks? I really don't get it. I really don't get it. They're just straight up not guarding the route and still getting picks off it anyways. It makes no sense. And then I just fucking break his helmet, and I don't get the football for it. And they're going to throw the most contested shit you've ever seen in your life, and it's going to be a touchdown. Watch. Almost mossed him. Actually did moss him. We just were able to tackle him out of bounds. Wrap up. Wrap up! Oh my lord, we have contact at the line of scrimmage and he gains 7 yards. They pawn it out of bounds. We gotta go 89 yards. And we can't throw the ball. They are running press man coverage to taunt me because I can't throw the ball. There we go. Fucking 97 speed, dude. God. I tell you what, it's not as fun to be on the other side of these freakishly fast guys. Not nearly as fun. Austin Clay, surely you have a step here. He does. Touchdown. They can't put the 97 speed guy on everybody. We'll tie it up. All right. They're going to go ahead and get started here at the 16-yard line. They're going to get the greatest blocks you've ever seen in your fucking life and gain 5. There were about 4 different cases of PI there, but not one of them got called, so wasn't really PI. 3rd and 5. Don't allow some stupid screen pass for a first down. I'm on that. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean that is a completed pass? I am not slowing down. I am full sprint the entire time. My fucking guy literally slows down at the catch point to make sure he has room to catch the ball. You can't make this shit up, dude. You cannot make up the shit that is happening right now. I swear to God, there's this shit coded in the game to make sure you cannot go undefeated if you're playing all the games. It just happens sometimes. Like, some games it is coded for you to win. There are games that are just straight up coded to lose, and the behavior that I am seeing from these players right now, they are coded to throw this game. I have every possible fucking thing on to prevent that exact thing from happening, and it still fucking happens every play. What do you want from me? I mean, actually, what do you want from me? We're just getting cooked. We have the better overall team by a mile, and we're just getting cooked in every facet. This motherfucker Trevor Jackson has the greatest processing I've ever seen out of a quarterback. This guy should be the first overall pick. This guy would be fantastic in the NFL. And also, every single one of these offensive linemen needs a fat NIL check. Because, good God, they are paving the way. I don't know what that throw was, but didn't quite get there. They will attempt a field goal here from the 3-yard line. If this was on the road for them, I'd be a little worried for them, but they're at home, so it's right down the middle. 17-14. That's a frustrating drive, man. Front to back, that is a frustrating drive. That is Ethan Houck's first rush attempt all game, and they knew exactly they knew exactly that I was running a read option. Cool. You also have a Latu underneath. All right. There's a decent gain. And the 2-minute timeout. I do get the ball to start the half, so any points here would be big. There we go, Marcus. Running the ball works. I keep doing this thing where I try to throw the ball because it feels like I should just be able to do that. But, like, this game does not reward throwing the ball. This game rewards just running the same plays over and over again. Because they end up in a lot of yards. Okay, 3rd and 2. Because that guy just made the greatest play off the edge ever. Second to that. I'm going for this. I know I said any points would be nice, but no, I'm going for this, and I'm getting it. And I meant it. First and 10, 40 seconds left. Latu makes the catch. UCF has to burn a timeout because there's an injury. Quote unquote. Although they actually did have to spend the timeout, so whatever. Latu underneath makes the catch. 29 seconds left. I'm not even going to bother calling the timeout. I just want to cook. Ethan Houck takes it himself. Touchdown. There we go. Bowling Green back on top. Just wrap up. $18 seconds left. They're just going to run it. And we're going to let them. That'll be the end of the first half. Bowling Green up 21-7. It feels like it should be a lot more, but on the other hand, it also feels like it should be a lot less. Oh, we do not get the ball. I thought we did. Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, good thing I got points. We'll start at the 14. Second and 9. Come on. Overthrow. I needed that because that was so open. 3rd and 9. Get them off the field. 3 and out. Be beautiful. Nope. They catch everything, dude. It doesn't matter how hard you hit them at the catch point, that ball is getting caught. There's nothing you can do about it. Wrap up. Fumble. They fall on it, because of course they do. They're going to review it for no reason. He literally grabbed the ball at the fumble point. Who cares? There's no way. I gave up on the play. I figured that was going to be a throwaway. I probably could have had a pick there if I kept on it. How is that? How is he able to make that throw? Are you kidding me? Garcia got cooked. What did we think there was? Did we think that was a run? How are you all that far behind? Are you kidding me? What is that effort? There we go. Finally, an incomplete. Never thought I'd see the day. Second and goal now. The same number 85, 5 for 52 and a touchdown. Third and goal. Come on. Get off the field here. I want you blitzing too, buddy. DK Gilly just watched the fucking quarterback take off, guarding nothing. Touchdown UCF. Oh my god, man. That's unbelievable. I played the perfect fucking defense. The problem is my fucking safety decided to just not move. And they got a free one. Oh my lord. Alright. Well, here we go. Oh, cool. Able to break off the block at the perfect time to be able to get rid of that. I like this on the outside to Jacone Duffy. Makes the catch, first down. I mean, press man coverage, I'm going to go to all goes, and it's probably going to get clamped. I'm going to be pissed. Nope, Austin Clay's got all the room in the world. Run. Touchdown. There we go. That's what we need. We need all those. We need Austin Clay to have a day. Eugene Hilton's getting clamped up by a corner number 1 right now. Their best corner is their second corner. No lie. Just make your tackles. If we can get one more stop, I think we probably can win this. Now that I'm done throwing stupid picks that have no business being thrown, just for the sake of proving a point. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. We have like 1 or 2 guys actually following their pursuit angles, and then everybody else just standing there, so they just get ran into. Can't actually make the tackle. The only guy able to make a tackle is somebody on the fucking ground because he got pancaked by his own teammate. 3rd and 5. Everything is so open. It doesn't matter what defense I run. Nothing is actually covering shit right now. Their offense is just too good. Just straight up, it's too good. Swint is making everybody miss, and everybody he can't make miss is getting blocked out of the play anyway, so it doesn't matter. And when they try to throw the ball, nothing is getting guarded. Yup, everybody and their mother got blocked out of the play. I mean, my God. This is the greatest offense I've ever seen. There's actually nothing I can do to stop this right now. I just have to sit here and fucking take it like a good little boy. Like, what do you want me to do? I blitz, everybody gets blocked. I back up into zone coverage, he's got 8 yards before anybody can get back to the ball. What am I supposed to do? He had somebody for a touchdown for about 10 whole seconds and didn't throw it. But somehow throws to the guy actively being covered and he makes the catch, because of course he does. It's Slate fucking Ashley. He catches everything. Got him there. Okay, well, here's the QB sneak. It's not a QB sneak. That's the great... Who are their fucking offensive linemen, dude? I need to give every one of those motherfuckers a max scholarship. I will pay for whatever it takes to get you in fucking Bowling Green, Kentucky. My fucking God. What is that blocking? That is unbelievable. I needed it, Marcus. I needed it. I needed it, man. Oh my gosh. Austin Clay, does he have a third? Does he have a third? He does. Austin Clay is saving me right now. 4 for 180 and 3 touchdowns. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this for a long time. But I think he's finally here. We got to find a way to get this offense off the field, though. We have not been able to do that at all. We got to find a way. Well, that's certainly not going to help. DK Gilly gets fried by somebody wearing the number 48. My best defender. Why is Nick Clayton right there? No, just blitz. I got it. Is that a screen, or did they just not block? No, that was play action. I guess the blitz just worked really well there. I mean, not really, because they were able to get 8 yards because nobody guarded the flat. Because why would they? They're on a hard flat. That doesn't mean you guard the flat. That means you just sit there and get hard. Hodgins can't make a pick. Probably had no business even trying for it. That'll end the third quarter. We need this, man. Third and 2, they're running some form of goal line, it looks like. I kind of sold out on it being a run, and it was a fucking play-action screen? No, just a regular slip screen. But it worked to perfection. The computer actually just knows my plays. They are running their offense based on my defense. I'm convinced. They know exactly what play to run at what time. You cannot fool me. The computer is basing their play call off of mine. There's no other way to say it. I'm convinced at this point. Make the tackle. DK Gilly. 3rd and 5. Find a way. No. You know what we did instead? Get absolutely dusted by the same motherfucker it always is. I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to run fucking man-to-man with my 69 speed fucking 69 speed edge rusher on the running back that's gonna get cooked for a touchdown? Or do you want me to audible into a blitz so that way my good corners could get cooked for a touchdown? Austin Clay makes the catch over the middle. Latu makes the catch. First down. They bottled it, man. They bottled it. That's the first time I've ran the play all fucking day, and they bottled it. First try. I'm spending 5 seconds trying to find an all-go because for some fucking reason that playbook, or that formation doesn't have one. And the Jacone Duffy jumps. Austin Clay has to cook here. There's no way he doesn't, right? Well, he might have, but so did Eugene Hilton. That's fine. I would like a touchdown before 4 minutes left. Just to make sure when they eventually score another touchdown, I can get the last one. There it is. Gideon Cheeseman takes it in. Alright, well, we have the lead again. Can't wait to see how we blow it. Shaq McCroy hurt on the PAT. Oh, my lord. This game really just cannot let me have anything right now, huh? You know, maybe if I didn't spend the entire second quarter dicking around with seam routes that weren't open, but they looked open because nobody was on the fucking receiver for like 15 yards. If I wouldn't have spent my time on those, I probably would be smoking them right now. But, you know, shit happens, I guess. Dude, what is this blocking? Like, do I have to run commit up the middle to get somebody to break off a run block? There we go. Melvin Laster finally did it. To be honest, I have no idea how much you guys just missed. I think you missed about a minute. My fucking capture card just decided to switch, to just break on me for no reason. I don't think you missed anything important, though. Just UCF driving. Finally got to stop there, though. All right. Hey, maybe that's all we needed. Was just a second to rage about something else. Nope. All right, we're back on our bullshit. Fantastic. I mean, this dude is just incredible. They're chewing clock. They are literally chewing the clock. They know they are going to score a touchdown. This is actually just embarrassing. We have probably the best run defense in the country, and we can't guard shit right now. Third and 6. Find a way to get them off the fucking field, so help me God. That'll work. 4th and 6, they're going to go for it. This is for game. Guard the sticks. Nothing past you. Incomplete. Can't catch that one. We take the over. All right. First down wins it. Shaq McCroy just spawned in. Perfect timing. Go block. Perfect timing. Marcus Woods. Okay, touchdown. Well, that's not really what I wanted. I wanted to fall down at like the 3. Okay, well, I guess I scored. That's not great. Really just wanted to chew the clock, but sure. I guess they're... I mean, I don't really know if that helps or hurts their win. Technically, that helps their chances of winning. Because if they get a touchdown and an onside, they are in the driver's seat. But also now we know they're probably not running the ball, so that should help me out a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and make the catch in bounds for 6 yards. Yeah, that's great. I'm fine with that at this point. Gilly can't make the catch. He's got 92 catching, cannot catch the ball to save his life. He has probably 15 deflections and 2 interceptions because he just can't catch the ball. Stewart is way out of position for no reason. I seriously, I always feel like I'm playing great user coverage, and then it's just awful every time. I don't know what it takes to actually play a good fucking user at this point. Because every time it's just off. Go ahead and make your catch underneath. Sure. 3rd and 6. Out of empty. Guard the sticks. We got there. Sterling Sanders. His first sack of the game. I don't know why they're not calling a timeout here. Incomplete again. That's ball game. We will need it this time. 49-38 is your final. That was a sketchy one. UCF kept it a lot closer than I thought they were going to. I'll give him credit. Yeah, Trevor Jackson, 27 for 38. Almost 400 passing yards. But, like, man. Yeah, Tavion Swint, 22 for 118. Slate Ashley is only a 77. And he just did that to us, man. 8 for 94 and 2 touchdowns for him. Crazy work. Bowling Green side, 17 for 24. 449 passing yards and 4 touchdowns for Ethan Houck. Did have 2 picks because I was being stupid. Running, didn't really run the ball much this game. Definitely is probably part of the reason why I was closer than I should have been. 11 for 134 and a touchdown for Marcus Woods. 4 for 10 and a touchdown for Ethan Houck. Gideon Cheeseman, 2 for 18 and a touchdown. Receiving, Iosef Alatu actually, tied for most catches on the team. 5 for 69. Austin Clay balled today. 5 for 186 and 3 touchdowns. Marcus Woods, 3 for 26 through the air. Eugene Hilton, 3 for 158 and a touchdown. Jacone Duffy also had himself a catch. Defensively, 3 TFLs for Melvin last year. 2 for Nick Clayton. 1 for Sanders, McGarry, and Gilly. A sack for Sterling. That was the only sack of the game, by the way. And no picks. No forced fumbles either. Yeah, that was... Let's just say that was a weird game. Again, as so many have been this season. But most importantly, I think we got the win. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.